All right. Would somebody please tell me why it is so difficult for the vast majority of Laker fans to admit the fact that the 2002 Western Conference Finals between the Lakers and the Kings was rigged? Would somebody please tell me why? I mean, what's so difficult to understand about the fact that that series was rigged? Games 4 and 6 were set up. All right, David Stern and the NBA set up that series so the Lakers could win because they knew that the Lakers would lose that series had they played fair and square. You know, because see, almost every time I mention this to a Lakers fan, they're so quick to bring up like a counter argument to this that's completely invalid, that has nothing to do with the topic. I mean, it's as if you guys just like to escape the fact that this series was set up. Not all of you, okay, but the vast majority of you guys. Okay, so I just don't understand what's so difficult about that. I mean, it seems like, well, to me at least, seems as if the vast majority of Laker fans are so stubborn and they just don't want to admit the fact that this series was rigged. At least those two games were. Games 4 and 6. Guys, in actuality, the Sacramento Kings had this series won in 5 games. 4 games to 1. Alright, keep in mind, going into game 4, the Kings were up 2 games to 1. And assuming game 4 was not set up like it should not have been, Sacramento most probably, again, I'm not guaranteeing it, but they most probably had game 4 won, going up 3 games to 1. And they also won game 5 at home at the Arco Arena, which would have finished the series right there in game 5, as a 4-1 series. So 4-1 Sacramento is what the series should have been had had the conference finals not have been set up. Okay, I mean, guys, tell me why Tim Donaghy went to prison. And if you guys don't know who Tim Donaghy is, that he was one of the 3 refs in that matchup. All right, so tell me why Tim Donaghy not only went to prison but was also fined by the NBA. Because obviously you will not be fined for no reason nor go to jail, for no reason. So there's a darn good reason why this guy, I mean, why that happened to him. I mean, come on, guys. Like, because me personally, as a diehard Bulls fan, I have no problem admitting the fact that the 1998 NBA Finals was supposed to go to a Game 7. Reason being, I don't think too many people out there recall this, with the exception of the Jazz fans. But Howard Isley's shot clock buzzer-beating three-point shot was waved off. Okay, that shot should have counted. And given that the Bulls won Game 6 by 1 point, 87-86, assuming that three-pointer by Isley was not taken away, the final score would have been 89-87. Now, sure, you never know how the Bulls and Jazz would have played had that shot have gone in. But given that shot counted, there's no question that the Jazz had that game won. So, in essence, that series was, in fact, supposed to go to Game 7. So if I could admit that as a Bulls fan, why can't the majority of Laker fans admit the fact that the 0-2 series, 0-2 conference finals was set up? I just don't get it. I mean, it's just totally absurd. And that's the, and it's things like that that makes me that just that I just have a tough time with Laker fans. Honestly, I do. Because every time I talk to a Laker fan and I always bring that up, they get so, they like to rationalize. Let me just put it that way. They love to rationalize. And again, not all, but the majority. So if anybody out there would please tell me why that is, I would highly appreciate it, guys. Alright? Thanks.